Hello, everyone. It's Tio speaking. Next to me, we got Simply Physics.
Hey guys.
And yeah, we're here for another episode of VSPN. Again, that's the Valcrest Sports and I don't know the rest. It's a Valcrest Sports Show, right? We're going to talk about all of the PvP going on, and in particular, in this episode, we're going to be talking about all the town battles we just had, and then the town tournament finals coming up this weekend. So.
Now, I mean, does anyone really know what the end is supposed to be on VSPN? Like everyone knows what the V is, but after that it's just a blur. I don't
Yeah,
think
it's Valcrest Sports and what a VSP and I don't even know.
it doesn't
Yeah,
matter.
yeah. Fuck it. I knew it last time, but I don't know it anymore. Okay, so all right, let's get going here. So Templeview versus Dakara. That was a pretty good battle. What's your thoughts on that, Simp?
That was I mean, I was there hosting that battle, and as soon as we started right from the get-go, I had no idea what was going on almost the entire time of the battle. Like like as soon as everyone gathered in the middle there, it was just like a blur of names going back and forth and back and forth, and as like someone in the crowd would be like, "Hey, this person fell off," and I'll be like, did I didn't see that. Okay, cool. Here we go."
Well, yeah, I mean, it was pretty intense. It was definitely kind of an all-out brawl. There didn't appear to be a whole lot of stuff in terms of real tactics. I think it was just like, all right, we're meeting in the middle and we are going to war. Um, and it was pretty intense. Now, there were some concerns. We did have somebody, and you'll see this in the video coming up here. Someone did uh, take a gapple in the middle of the fight. Now, I want you guys to know we immediately pulled that guy right out of battle. You'll see that in the video here. Unfortunately, it did interrupt some of the coverage, but we plucked him out of the battle immediately, and the person didn't know. He didn't know that it was against the rules. We gave him a pretty good warning, and we decided that since really the battle was won without him, the guy was plucked out of the battle, and since Dakara was able to win without him in the battle, we decided to go ahead and let Dakara move on and let it be a legitimate victory. Dakara is well aware that those are not allowed, and we have given the guy a warning, so should it happen again, they will probably be disqualified depending on the circumstances, but we just have to see. So I just wanted to let you guys know that that was taken care of and that it did not have any effect on the battle. So yeah, let's go ahead and watch that video now. Hello everyone, this is Tio speaking. We're live for another VSPN episode. With me I've got Balake and Lucy.
Yo, what up?
No.
How's life? Pretty good.
So yeah, we're just getting ready for the battle between Dakara and Templeview. So this is going to be very interesting. Now, this should be the first big one, really, for Dakara. And as for Templeview, this is probably going to be their first big one as well. Now, Dakara does have some experience with a different town they had in our previous server. I don't know if anyone in Templeview has had that experience or not. Looking here, though, it does look like they have an extra fighter in their corner. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let me make sure. Not.
There's 6. Zacho 2001.
So hold on.
Slash ban. I'm just kidding.
Uh.
Limite. 5-player limite.
There we go.
Do you care if I game mode 3 to watch the battle and kind of make reports on it?
Yeah, that's fine. So,
Alright.
there we go.
Dude, is this a birdhouse? What is
Alright,
this?
so they're definitely ready over here at Templeview. They've got 5 people strong. Now, Simply says they've actually been doing a lot of preparation for this. It looks like we've also got 5 people strong on the side of Dakara, so I think this is definitely going to be a good battle. As you can see at this map, both teams are going to be meeting right here in the middle. Got a big crowd. Hold on, let's let everyone say hi to the camera here.
Uh, dude, Dakara's got this. Well, I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't say they've got it. They've been, the other team's been preparing a lot. At the same time, you can see the gang signs quite up a lot. Temple trying to copy them.
Jeez.
I think the hype is very real.
Slash ban everybody.
Wait, is that
Oh,
Torrentry?
yeah. I don't know,
Wow.
but dude, Gosu's their leader, so you know you gotta consider
Yeah,
that too.
I would say it is probably in favor of Dakara. Okay, you can see Dakara over here. They've definitely got their chant going on. Um,
They're
and
wasting
then
hunger by jumping. Quit.
over here, these guys, they're packed. I bet you they're nervous. I could be wrong. But usually when you see a team like that that's all packed, especially, KDR is jumping around them, but no one's really following in his lead. So I'm thinking KDR is ready, but these other guys, they might be nervous. Who knows, though? Like, it
Well, this
could
guy
be.
got his name
Yeah.
from like the periodic table. Dihydrogen monoxide.
Alright.
He's missing the I at
Got
the end of
almost
monox.
60 people on for this battle. Pretty cool, especially
Wow.
for late April. I mean, late April tends to be a slow time of the year for servers, and we're only a little over a month old, so I'd say we're doing pretty
Oh,
good.
they're splashing. They're splashing each other with stuff.
All
Dude,
right,
they
and here the
splashed a
battle is
slowness
about to
post.
be underway. So let's
Dude,
see what happens here. So both teams are making their way straight to the middle. All right, so here's Dakara, and Temple View. Here's Dakara over here on the
there's a few
left.
Timbo view. They're on the side. They're
So
trying to hit him from their weak point because there's only Torn and the other Pioneer Joe. Oh, but Pioneer Joe's
the
really good, I think.
yeah, well, looking
Oh
here,
yeah.
Dakara is actually getting split up more. That's usually a bad sign. Let's see how this plays out for him. Dakara, it looks like they're trying to take the high road, though. They're trying to take this spot up here. It's turning into more of a gang fight now. Now let's see. Usually the first team to have a member go down is the team that loses. Let's see if that holds up here.
Let's see.
So,
There's like a little gang cornering over here. Gosu,
man,
Pioneer
this
Joe are
is
taking on KDR, the leader.
this
So
is an
the leader
all-out
dies. That's
fight.
pretty bad.
Oh! Someone
Oh,
just
someone
fell
just took
over.
a. Who
Who was
was
it?
that?
Oh, who was that?
Did they land in the water? Yeah,
Yeah.
they did.
We must find out who this is. That was
Who?
KDR.
What?
Did we
That
slash
was
kill him or
KDR.
what?
I think. Yeah. Don't do slash kill, but don't let him back in the ring. He's out. So, if you see him back in the ring, spawn him out of there. Now, oh man, that was insane. So Dakara now has the advantage.
Oh wow, that sucks. It looks like it's supposed to be like unable to jump off, but I guess if you get knocked off.
No, dude, I
Well,
think I think that's important.
yeah, that's probably part of the design. I mean, it's one
Yeah.
and two high depending on the places, but I think what happened there was the guy jumped and got hit by a knockback sword right at the same time, and if the timing's right, you can really go flying when that happens. So
Oh, and
this is insane. It's an all-out brawl at this point.
If you jump hit,
Yeah.
you can get up higher.
Oh,
Oh,
Joe almost took a tumble too.
yeah, I have a feeling that's not going to be the only tumble we see this fight. Um,
Gosu and game player cornering. Oh, and Joe. It was a 3v1 over here. Oh, and then is
Wow.
it frozen for you guys too, or?
whoa,
Yes.
yeah, major lag, major lag.
Hey, don't say that. It's a bad word. Actually, it offends my. Oh no. Holy Elmo taking on what's this guy's name? Dervumstrom?
DVR Strom,
Yeah.
DRV Strom. Yeah, I don't even know.
Yeah, call him like DVR or whatever.
Super
we'll
hot
just call him
fire.
Strom.
Yeah.
Holy Elmo's taking on.
Oh,
the
yeah,
damage,
him.
dude.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
Oh,
have
dude,
a
no,
feeling
Joe's
this
taking
guy.
on.
See
Joe's
the
taking
way
on
he's running,
Dihydro.
I think he might be going down. Nope.
Wow.
Dude, Joe's doing it.
They're enderpearling and all kinds of craziness. I think Gosu has the special arrows too, like blindness or something, because I keep seeing potion effects like black come out of the
Dang, dude,
arrows.
Gosu is still at like full health. Oh, yep. It looks like the
Whoa!
hydrogen,
Yeah, he didn't get
di
any hits on him.
whatever. Oh,
Man, Gosu's just going at it.
forgot I wasn't in spectator mode. Cause
What?
I was in creative and I was right next to him.
Oh! Who's that?
Man, I
Oh,
don't even know what to think of this.
Dude,
Has there
it's
been someone else? Has
so
someone else gone
crazy.
down yet? Like,
2, 3,
No.
4, 5,
it
6,
seems like the
7.
numbers are smaller.
It seems like we're missing 3,
Wait,
Yeah.
really?
4, 5, 6. Yeah,
Hold on here.
They
They had
must have
5 on
just
each
fallen
side, right?
off.
I can't even tell what's going on.
Yeah, okay, let me
I'm
see.
looking
Holy
through the
Elmo,
chat here.
the Dioxide game player
Uh,
are all
Pioneer
alive.
Joe has just earned the achievement Overpowered. He ate a notch apple.
For real.
Yeah.
Pioneer Joe did?
Yep.
Oh, and I think Books was trying to check the
That's the only way to
inventories.
get that?
Yeah. If
Sorry,
you hover
I'm-
over it, it says eat a notch apple. That's the achievement.
Alright, hold on here. I'm not sure if we should stop the fight or not. There was cheating.
Should we just slash kill him?
I took him out of the battle.
Mm, man, that sucks. Now they're down another player. Oh, he just. Who was that? I think it was DRV or DVR. Nope, nope. I don't know who it was. But someone fell off.
Be sure to screenshot this.
I did. That way people can't argue it. Okay, so what? There's Strom, Torin, Gosu, Holy El. Is Strom the only one left from?
Yeah, I think someone. I can't remember who. I thought it was DVR, but it wasn't. Or DRV. God, I gotta say it right.
Yeah, they were.
Yeah, they were.
How did
I
you get in,
remember.
though?
I was in there when Simply was like, "Hey, we gotta check inventories," and Books was like, "Yeah, I got it."
And he earned it after he got that achievement in the battle.
Man, that sucks. Wait, who's this? They just ran back. Holy Elmo. That was quite a bit of weirdness going on. Nice.
Yep. I expected Dakar to take that one actually.
I don't know if Joe knew or didn't know. I mean,
Well, apparently he was clear before the fight, right? So either
Mhm.
someone like Mary gifted it to him, or he just teleported back in after he went home, snuck it, and then got back in. I don't know.
yeah. Because he's on
He got the
Dakara.
achievement during the fight, though. That's the thing.
Yeah.
I checked Gosu's health after like 5 minutes in, and well, apparently Simply's shaking. Drink some milk.
Wow. Well, that was definitely an interesting battle, that's for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's too bad we had the interruption
Wait, all five
there,
of them?
but we can
Oh,
definitely
no,
see.
Dude, I love Gosu, but I hate him too, dude. He always gets to the finals. Like, no matter what he's on. Like,
He is very, very, very skilled in what he does. That's for sure.
I know.
That's amazing. So Dakara is celebrating. They'll be going to the final battle here. I think what happened with Joe was a technical error. I think overall it was legit, and we'll have to figure out what triggered that achievement because I don't think it was a notch apple.
Well, maybe he ate it earlier and the server was lagging and it just gave it now to him.
Maybe. I don't really know what the hell, but yeah. Yeah, we'll have to figure that out at a later time. So
Wait. Yeah.
all right, so we're back. Man, that was a pretty good battle. What do you think about that, Simp?
Oh man, that was a full out brawl, and it was intense the entire time. And man, I was shaking in my chair, watching that battle because even though I'm not fighting, like the hype is real, and like it's like so much action going on and all that stuff. And Takara got a pretty big advantage there when KDR was the first one to get knocked off the map, and well, after that, the rest is history.
Yeah, for sure. And I did make mention of that in the battle itself. I pointed out a lot of times in those 5v5s, the first person to fall, that's the team that's probably going to lose. It doesn't always play out that way. We've definitely seen in our previous server that sometimes you can come back when you're the first one to lose someone, but oftentimes that is the case. So, and that was definitely the case there. Now, moving on here, the next battle was Iceland versus Celestia. Now, let's be honest here, this one wasn't quite as close. Yeah, what are your thoughts on this battle, Simp?
Well, I mean, it really came down to like how well prepared the two towns were, and like for instance, um, Celestia, even though they had five people show up, there was only like one person that wasn't wearing like enchanted armor and stuff, and the person went down, pretty quickly. So
Yep. Yeah, that's right. And I can't remember exactly who it was. I want to say UL Timothy, but there was someone who saw that and literally chased the guy back, hunted him down, and was like, "All right, you're going down." As soon as he went down, everything else kind of quickly fell apart for them. They started using their numbers to their advantage. Again, it was just teamwork all the way. They worked as a team to push the other guys off of the map and were really effective in doing that. And you can see toward the end of that battle, people just falling off left and right. And what's funny is it looks like there's someone who even jumped off the map at the end. He jumped off
yeah.
the map. I think he's trying to get the other guy's gear or something.
Oh yeah, I was there floating above the battle, and then all I see is someone like jump out of like and like try to like get onto the map and just completely missed and fell, and well, they died. But
Yes.
um, one like big thing that I saw in that battle was Leaf Pile. Leaf Pile, like as his teammates were going down, Leaf Pile just went to town. He took on the entire Iceland team by himself with Perry and Necro close behind him. And man, did he really do a number on them. But, I mean, eventually he got knocked off because of the overwhelming numbers in the fight.
Yeah. Yeah. I saw the same thing. One guy can only go so far against a team. So.
I know that well. I do know that well.
Yeah, you would know that. All right, folks, we're back for another town battle. It's just about to begin. This is the battle between Iceland and Celestia. All right, so we got Celestia in this corner. Now, looking here, it looks like all but one of their members is prepared. You've got this guy back here doesn't have any enchanted gear on. And we know how prepared Iceland is. So my bet is that Iceland's probably going to finish these guys off. I'm not going to lie. But we'll see. We'll see. Celestia does have some really good PvPers working with him. And sometimes that can make a pretty big difference as well. So, all right. So it looks like Iceland's trying to hold off this one spot here. Kind of trying to keep the altitude, but that did not work. Celestia penetrated their spot, and it is now an all-out brawl. You really don't know who's going to win. You can see, I mean, Iceland has been doing extremely well in these. You can see them working together as usual. This is their third fight. They've already defeated Coastborn. They've also defeated Skyforge. Now they're on, they're in battle here. I don't want to say on their way to a victory, but I have a feeling this guy's about to go down. Once they pick him off, I think things are going to go downhill. But I could be wrong. Let's see what happens here. You got UL Timothy chasing him. He's trying to heal up. I'm honestly surprised that he's still alive. I am. So he's doesn't have any enchanted gear on. There we go. And that prediction was correct. So it is now a 4 versus 5 match in Iceland's favor. Let's see what's going on over here. You can see you've got Leaf Pile. He is retreating. Now, Leaf Pile is one of the better PvPers in the server. He's the only 2-time in a row champion that we have for the 1v1 tournaments. I should be interested to see how he does against these guys because he's pretty good. Looks like it's a 5v3 at this point, according to Michael Germany. I must have missed someone going down here. Oh, yeah, looks like Aaron DeBaller went down. So...
all he wanted to do was ball.
yeah. You can hear Balake giving some commentary in the background there. So...
wait, I'm in the foreground.
I think at this point it's pretty much a done deal. I think it's just a matter of time before the others go down. Not trying to spoil the battle or anything, but I don't think that you can pull it off against a town like Iceland when you're down to 3 people. Leaf's about to get pushed over. Leaf is going down. And Leaf has been pushed over. As you can see, we're experiencing a little bit of lag here. Unfortunately, just waiting on that 1.9.3 update to get rid of that pathfinding memory leak. So, Leaf has gone down, is now a 2v5. I think the rest are getting pushed over. Yep, we got another one down. Another fighter is down. That is brutal. That is brutal. And, let's see here. We got Necro. Necro's also one of our champs, but it's just one guy. As we've seen, I don't even think it's possible. I don't think there's any way one guy is going to take out this team. They've got him backed in the corner. Let's see what happens next. Can Necro pull off something amazing?
Jordan, don't try this in survival. Oh, I mean, well,
Yeah, that's why I don't do town tournaments.
wait, oh, are they fighting on gears again?
Oh, and Necro just got pushed up. Looks like we had someone else. Someone else somehow managed to jump off. I think that person's trying to get some gear or something. All right, and that is it. That is it, and it looks like it is going to be Dakara versus Iceland in the final battle. This is going to be one amazing final battle, folks. The stage is set. This is going to be the most competitive championship final battle I've ever hosted. Just for some background, okay? So this is basically a match where the old meets the new, okay? So we've got Dakara. Now, Dakara is ran by Gosu Monster, and many of their members many of their members are people from my old server who were the champions. A lot. That was Gosu's town was the most dominant town in my previous server by a long shot. But, and this is a big but, they're facing Iceland. Iceland has won every battle up until now. Iceland has defeated all the other best towns from my old server. They have defeated everyone. They have defeated all the best players, all the best towns. It would seem that Iceland is unstoppable. They've had a very tough bracket this month, too. The guys that they have been fighting are not weak. So the big question is, can Iceland, the seemingly unstoppable town, stop Dakara, the town ran by Gosu Monster, who has not been stopped in my previous server in over 5 tournaments? This is going to be interesting. Everyone stay tuned for next weekend. This is going to be one incredible final battle. You are not going to want to miss this final battle. I'll see you then. Cool. Well, now let's get to the good stuff here, okay? So it's down to
Wait. One more thing. I just wanted to mention this because I thought it was really cool. So that battle had gotten down to a 5v1 with the entire team of Iceland against just Necro. And Necro managed to hit Guy's URL off the map. However, I don't know how this happened because I didn't see it happen, but supposedly Guy's got hit onto one of the gears and managed to climb back up into the battle. So Iceland, I thought Iceland for sure had lost one of them, and you can tell in the video that I said in chat that I thought like Guys had died, but apparently I was wrong.
Yeah, that's I didn't even notice that. That's pretty crazy. We'll have to see if we can find that in the video here. But cool. Well, let's go ahead and move on. All right. This coming up, I can't even express to you guys how big this battle is. Dakara versus Iceland. Okay.
Oh, I'm so excited.
This is going to be an unbelievable matchup. Now, first, let's talk about predictions. We got to talk about predictions. Okay.
All right.
Who do you think's going to get?
I'm gonna have to stick with the team that ended up beating Skyforge, Coastborn, and Celestia. I have to go with Iceland. They're too strong, man.
You think Iceland's going to get it?
I really do think Iceland's gonna get it. I mean, they've shown us for a fact that they're here to compete. They want to win, and they have all the tools to do so.
Yep. Iceland is very strong, but I got to tell you, I got a feeling. I have a feeling Dakar is going to upset him.
Oh, really?
I do. I think, first of all, never underestimate Gosu. Gosu is an amazing mayor. He's experienced, and he has a lot of cards up his sleeve, and he's highly competitive.
Yeah. I know for a fact that Ghost is very competitive because I've fought with him before in a town tourney battle that was, high stakes and everything, but I just got to say the momentum is carrying Iceland, and it doesn't look like it's going to stop anytime soon. I mean, I'm not saying that Dakar doesn't have a chance, but, I mean, I got to put my money on Iceland.
Yeah, I can see where you're coming from with that, I think it is going to be close. I think it is. But here's the thing. So with Gosu, we're talking about someone who's more experienced. And Iceland right now, as great as they are, no one's ever killed a single member yet. And what I want to see is what's going to happen with them the first time just one of their members falls in a fight. That's what I want to see. We haven't seen that yet. I'm not necessarily saying that they'll crumble. But the first time someone falls, and Gosu's probably going to make this happen, the first time someone falls, they're going to have to panic because they've never seen that happen before. They've never been outnumbered. And I think what Gosu's going to do is I think he's going to split them up. I think he's going to keep them apart, and I think he's going to pick one of them off. And he knows, we've now had enough time to figure out like what the strategy is, right? Like we know that they use the haste potions, and we know that they bring that extra armor in because we've seen them use that in previous fights. And I think like in the case when you were fighting them, you guys didn't bring that extra armor. Gosu knows to do that. And you guys also didn't bring the haste pots, and Gosu knows to do that.
Well, I mean, that wasn't exactly a real thing for us yet at the time, but it is now. Like, I mean, we have haste potions now, but I mean,
Uh-huh.
I see where you're coming from and everything. But I mean, in my prediction, I just them falling, yeah, that one person goes down, it makes a world of a difference. But what happens if no one goes down again and they sweep without losing anyone? And same with Dakara. I mean, they haven't lost a member either.
That's true. That's true. I just think with that extra experience that they have fighting together, keep in mind them guys in Dakar. A lot of them go way back. They've had a lot of battles together, from our previous server and everything. But one thing we do agree upon is that this is going to be a crazy battle. No one's going to want to miss this battle. This battle is going
No,
to be one of the biggest battles in the server history for a variety of reasons. So let's start talking about those reasons. So the first thing is this. This is the first town tournament final ever in the history of Valcrest. This will forever be remembered as the first one.
it's
All
gonna
the
go down in history, man. It's always good to be called the first winner.
oh yeah,
Always good.
yeah,
You set like you set the standard by being the very first town, and you instantly become the town to beat. And as much as an honor as that, you have people coming out for you now. So I mean, it's truly an honor, especially if people are trying to come after you.
yeah, absolutely. So this is the first one ever. There'll probably be a wiki page made just for this battle.
I honestly wouldn't be surprised. There should be, because I mean, this is pretty important. And we were
It's
talking
part of the
about the very
lore.
first, yeah, we're talking about the very first champion.
Oh yeah, yeah. It's part of the lore, and you know, so not only is it the first, but you got to look at some of the background here. This is a classic, very classic, new versus the old scenario, right? We've got a
It really is.
situation where Dakara being ran by Gosu Monster with a lot of the previous members of Kadoma. Let me give you guys some background on this. A lot of you guys probably don't know about this. Gosu was the single most successful mayor in the town tournament in the history of my old server. He is the only mayor that had, I believe, 4 town tournament victories. Okay,
Yeah, that's for
and
sure.
he had some pretty tough defeats. I mean, he was very good, and these guys, a lot of his citizens in his new town, cross over from that. Okay, so this is a tough town to beat. But at the same time, here we have Iceland, who is the total dominator in the new server. These guys have come around and they have defeated all the big groups that have managed to defeat Kadoma in Ionia. So
Oh yeah.
Coastborn, for example, early on, this was before Kadoma became quite as dominant, but Coastborn had defeated Kadoma early on in Ionia. Iceland defeated Coastborn here, and a lot of the guys they defeated were the same guys that were in Ionia. Okay. And then in the case of Skyforge, Skyforge had a lot of the guys that were able to upset Kadoma right at the end of
Oh
Ionia very
man.
recently.
Still one of the best battles I've ever fought in.
Yeah.
I'll have to
Uh,
give more on that in another episode because that is truly one of the battles that went down in Ionian history.
For sure. That was the last town tournament final ever. Um,
Yeah.
so so Iceland has defeated people who have defeated um, people who were in Dakara, but that doesn't necessarily mean that they can defeat Dakara, okay? And at the same time, there are some advantages that Dakara has that Coastborn did not. Coastborn did a terrible weapon selection. They chose all axes, and that really worked against them. They didn't have haste potions or anything like that. They didn't bring extra armor. Skyforge did not bring extra armor. They had a couple of liabilities. They weren't completely prepared. In the case of Dakara, I bet you, and I'd be willing to put money on this, they're going to show up prepared with the armor, with the pots, good weapon selection, with dudes ready to do business, and so is Iceland. This is going to be a case of the new versus the old. It's going to be the first town tournament championships ever, and it is going to be huge.
It doesn't get any better than this. Well, I mean, it does, but like this is this is pretty far up there. I
No,
mean,
man, it gets as good, but it just don't get better, man. It's apples versus oranges once you get to this league.
that is 100% true, man.
Yeah, and not only that, but I could be wrong on this. Forgive me if I've heard false rumors here, but I've heard rumors that Dakara and Iceland are even going to war in the game, not even mentioning the tournament. So this could be a rivalry here. Again, could be wrong. Forgive me if that's false information, but I heard that from someone, and if that's the case, then we even have a freaking rivalry.
That I've heard rumors. I don't know like how true they are, but I've heard some rumors revolving about dislike for certain players within the two towns. So yeah, there could be a huge rivalry on the server too. So I mean, this is a statement match, really,
Oh yeah.
and you're here to show your dominance over the other. So I say best of luck to both teams.
Well, we don't have an official time for this battle yet. It will be posted very shortly. I'm going to be in contact with the mayors very soon. You can expect it to be Saturday, okay? But there is a slight chance it might be Friday or Sunday, okay? But I'd be putting my money on it being on a Saturday. Both these mayors tend to be available Saturdays. So, but like I said, be looking for that post. It's coming up soon. This is going to be a huge battle.
You don't want to miss it. That's all I gotta say. You're just really not gonna want to miss it. It's one of those things that are just like you miss it, then it's never it won't be the same if you just watch a video of it because the experience is different.
Yeah, and of course we are going to be trying to make a very high quality video on that. I'll have a staff ready to do the announcing and everything. That way, me and whoever else can be behind the scenes with good commentary and quality video. I'm even going to get some different recording software so that we can do this one in a higher resolution. And I might even have a second person recording as well so that we can get multiple angles of it. So we're going to really aim for a quality video and a quality experience overall this weekend. So, all right, guys, thank you for watching. If you haven't already, be sure to like and subscribe. Can't wait to see you next time.
Don't miss it. Don't miss it.